This is Brett with Local Brand Manager, and in this video we are going to talk about setting up and scheduling reports. So the first thing you will want to do is click on Reports at the top here from any page on Local Brand Manager. If you haven't yet set any up, you're going to want to click on this Configurations tab and then the blue Create Configuration button. So the name of the report is going to be internal. You can name it anything you like, so I'll put video demo. Next, for locations, you want to select the location that the report will be for. You can have more than one location per report, but just for the sake of this video, we'll just do one here. Okay, and once you've selected a location, the scheduled GeoGrid search terms become available. You don't need to include any of them, but if you do, at the bottom of your report, on the left, it will have the first scheduled GeoGrid report, and on the right, it will have the most recent one. You can select some or all of them. If you are sorting by tag and want to create a report for, say, Wisconsin or something, if you're sorting them by state, you can do that by tags. Okay. All of these checkboxes here are things that we collect statistics on. So what you will do is just go through line by line, determine what makes sense to include in your report. For example, let's say your client is a plumber. You probably don't need driving directions because nobody drives to the plumber. He drives to where the problem is. So you just make that determination, check what you like, uncheck what you don't need, then go ahead and continue on. So zero value properties and decreases. So a zero value property is when any one of these checkboxes, let's just say you got no phone calls, or pardon me, it's when you have the same number of phone calls in this report that you would have in the last report. So there's been zero change. And then decreases is for when anything goes down. So if your actions CTA goes down or your direct queries go down, by default, those are off. If you want to see your decreases, go ahead and turn that on. Data periods, pretty straightforward, weekly, monthly, quarterly. And you will have a comparison graph for each one of these checkboxes. So you can choose to compare to the previous period, same time last year, or baseline. And baseline is when you would have synced your location with Local Brand Manager for the first time. As far as scheduling goes, it's the same as scheduling GeoGrid searches. You can do weekly, monthly, or day of the month. So what that means is weekly, you pick a day of the week. This would run every Wednesday. If you want to run it monthly, you still pick a day of the week and then pick a week of the month. So this would run every third Wednesday of the month here. And then day of the month, this would run 14th of January, 14th of February, 14th of March, and so on. So as far as notified users go, your account will always be available here. And if you have users on the account, you can select them here as well. Everything else is just email fields. So if you want to email these out to your client, theirdomain.com, you can do that. There's a carbon copy field, blind carbon copy, a reply to. So if one of your clients replies to this, make sure you have your email at yourdomain.com. And then subject, you can have a header message and a footer message if you like. And if you are using a white label, make sure you select it here and just click on save. You can, once you go ahead and set up your configuration, you can actually run one off schedule at any time. You will see it show up in this configurations list. Just come over here and hit this play button, and you can see it says generate report right now. So that is setting up and scheduling reports. If you have any additional questions, please contact our support. That's going to do it. Take care.